Today we talk about Lijiang. It's not an old town beautiful tourism, but a place that was used for a very long time. If you only know Lijiang from photos, it's easy to think of it as a well-preserved old town. Stone streets, wooden houses, water flowing through the city, lanterns at night. Everything looks complete, everything looks international. But the most important thing to understand is this: Lijiang was never built to be looked at. Lijiang is located in southwest China in the highland of Yunnan. The geography here is not easy high altitude, mountains everywhere, difficult roads, and yet, for a long time, Lijiang was a place people had to pass through. Historically, Lijiang connected inner Yunnan, the Tibetan regions, and trade routes leading further southwest. Merchants, caravans, and messengers stopped here to rest, change routes, and resupply. That's why Lijiang was never a closed city. It was a place shaped by movement. If you heard of the Tea-Horse Road, Lijiang makes much more sense. This wasn't a single road, but a network of trade routes crossing mountains and plateaus. Lijiang was one of its important nodes. Because of this, Lijiang developed a stable urban structure over time. What you see today as Lijiang Old Town was not built all at once. It was shaped, adjusted, and repaired by generations of people living real lives. The direction of the streets, the water canals, the layout of courtyards, all of this serve the daily use, not a visual display. One of the key cultural groups here is the Naxi people. Their language, music, religious practices, and daily customs have existed in this area for a very long time. Many details you see in the old town today were once practical parts of everyday life, not decoration. Take the water system for example. The canals were not built to look beautiful. They were for drinking, washing, and keeping the city functioning. The courtyard houses weren't designed for traditional style, but to make life possible in a high-altitude climate. If you look up, you can see Yulong Snow Mountain from almost everywhere in Lijiang. This mountain is not just a scenery. It determines the water source and whether long-term settlement is possible here at all. Without the mountain, Lijiang would not exist. This is why Lijiang can't be understood on its own. It has always been connected to mountains, roads, and people passing through. Today, many spaces in Lijiang have taken on new functions. Guest houses, shops, and restaurants have replaced older forms of daily life. That doesn't mean the city became fake. It means the place is still being used, just in a different way. This is also why people often feel conflicted about Lijiang. It looks complete and historic, yet it clearly no longer belongs only to local residents. Understanding Lijiang isn't about judging whether it's too commercial or authentic enough. It's about recognizing that this city has moved through different historical phases. It never stopped changing. If, while walking through the old town, you imagine this place as a stop for caravans, a site of exchange, a meeting point of languages and customs, Lijiang becomes much easier to understand. Lijiang is not a postcard, it's not a stage frozen in time. It's closer to a record of how a place was used again and again. If your idea of China comes mainly from megacities, speed, and modern infrastructure, Lijiang offers a different perspective. It shows that Chinese history did not exist only in capitals and palaces. Many important continuities happened in places like this. Lijiang doesn't ask you to like it, but if you are willing to see it as a place that people truly live in for a very long time, it becomes very clear.